Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about topic that what is application server. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in technology and you want to learn about it. So let's start friend. First of all, I will request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, whenever we talk about application server, so that means a server which basically hosting an application or which is related to application. Now what application server is basically a type of server at which we install, operate, and host different applications. And basically, it facilitates the hosting of application and delivery of high-end consumer or business application, which are used by multiple and simultaneously connected local or remote users. If you just see this figure here, friend, this is the application server, this is the client, and this is the database. Client can be like, for example, client can be a browser based client can be a local desktop machine. So the client basically request for an application from here, from, for example, from the laptop. So the HTTP request received on the application server. If there is any database involved, so the application server send the request to the database, and from database it will get the information and the response. After processing, the application server send back the response to the client. So this is basically our host. This is basically the concept of application. Here, remember that the application here, it basically reside here. Application. For example, you have an application to process the student application, for example. So the application reside here on the application server here, and the database is separate. Okay, so the application server and the database basically talk with each other, and after processing, it will provide the response back to the client here. So the main purpose of application server is to host the application. Application reside here. Application installed and hosted on the application server. That is why it is called as an application server, because it is hosting the application. Application server has the first thing is the operating system and the server hardware that work provided together to provide the computing intensive operations and services to the application. Application server execute and provide user and other application access when utilizing the install applications and business and functional logic. The key features of application server include the data redundancy, high availability, load balancing, user management, data application security, and centralized management interface. Here, remember one thing, that whenever a request is coming from customer or client, it is necessary the application server should be up. Up means that the operating system is working fine, application is working fine on the application. So that is why it can provide you the information, it can provide response back to you. So the availability of application server, the load balancing, the user management, so all those things are basically managed by the application server. This is basically a major role of application, that it should be up, it should be available, it should manage the load of request, whatever the requests are coming. Application fundamental job is to provide its clients with access to comply called as business logic, which generates dynamic content, that is code that transforms data to provide specialized functionality offered by the business service or application. Friend, application servers has another very important role related to the business logic as well. So the main business logic of application is basically available or reside on the application server. Here remember, business logic means that how the application behave to different customers, how, what is the business behind how to behave application to different users, or business logic is basically mentioned or available on the application server. Application server custom clients are often application themselves and can include web server and other application server. Communication between the application server and its clients might take the form of HTTP messages, but that is not required, as it is for communication between web server and their clients as well. So basically, application server has very important role in the application, because if application server is up, the application will be available. If application server is down, so that is mean the application would not be available for the customers as well. So friend, thank you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video.